Greetings, tabletop addicts and adventurers in recovery. Welcome to our actual play podcast, The Ashyn Realm. Now, let's get started. We last left off with the city of Waterside sleeping restlessly beneath a heavy moon, as our weary adventurers returned to the salted anchor after the chaos at the Prismatic Tongue's base. Blood has been spilled, alliances reshaped, and in the silence that followed, something darker lingered. Karusted, burdened with the responsibility and confusion, retreated to his room with Combo. His once mighty companion now trapped in a strange slime form after the unstable portal ordeal. There was no time to process it when it first happened, but now, alone, Karusted saw the creature that had once been a sphinx and quietly mourned. With resolve, he drew his Nodachi and bonded it to the sheath of devouring echoes, forging a new connection between man, blade, and magic. Elsewhere in the tavern, Wilhelm was not alone either, though he may have wished he was. A sailor's passing murmur seemed to contain a familiar name, Sarah Wolf. But when he turned to listen, nothing, just ale, laughter, and shadows. He dismissed it as exhaustion, but his mind had begun to fray, and the tome of shifting pages pulsed quietly in the dark. City Ocean, ever the enigma, paid for his room and retired with the tip of the hat. Whatever weighed on his mind, he kept close. Nurgle, ever dutiful, brought a mug of ale to his friend upstairs. He said little, but his presence said enough. The next morning brought no peace, only plans. City excused himself with a cryptic farewell. I must perform for an empty audience, and that's all I can say. The others respected his mystery and let him go. Nurgle proposed to return to the sewer beneath Waterside to uncover what secrets the ruined tongue hideout might still hold. There, the seer awaited, revealing she had forgotten to deliver two critical gifts. One, her brother's notes on destabilizing Kylax crystals, and the second, a forbidden necromancy scroll for the spell Animate Essence. While Nurgle absorbed this information, Karusted and Wilhelm explored. Karusted discovering a sword etched in flame, a crimson gem embedded in its hilt. He plunged it into the sheath of devouring echoes. Sparks danced, and a new enchantment coiled around the sheath like smoke. A pile of gold was also found. With their pockets heavier and purpose renewed, the party emerged from the depths, just in time to meet a messenger from Grent the shipwright. At the shipyard, Grent greeted them with a rare offer. A vessel had recently come into port, in excellent condition and ready to sail far sooner than the custom commission. Her name, the Unyielding Dawn. They accepted the deal, but now facing a problem. No money for a crew. But, back at the salted anchor, Devon offered a whisper of work. Girls had gone missing in the city. A hag was suspected, somewhere in the swamps in the north. But if they wanted more information or payment, they'd need to speak with the Watchmaster Thorn. And so they did, but not without frustration. At every turn, someone seemed to suggest they should go through the Adventurers Guild, a group our heroes have come to despise as arrogant, privileged, and out of touch. Even Devon and Thorn's assistant mentioned the guild's involvement, which only soured the mood. When the party finally met with Thorn, he confessed that the guild had already sent adventurers to investigate. A week had passed, and they hadn't returned. And having survived a collapsing portal prison, Thorn offered them the job instead. They accepted, not just to help, but to outshine, to prove that real heroes don't need badges or banners. The session closed with the party completing their sailing lessons and setting their sights north towards the swamp, the missing girls, the vanishing guild party, and the rumors of the hag that may be more than just a tale. we left off finishing the sailing lessons, and we had switched over to heading towards the swamp. Had not left the city though. You guys are still within the city limits.
Yeah. We need coinage. We need coinage, so we're going to murder. That's in character.
Should we congregate or should we wait until Karsted's back?
Well, I mean, if you guys were wanting to quickly kind of plan slightly, and then we could let.
I mean, I just think we just gotta. Do we already have a rough idea where she is? Like where the swamp is?
You know where roughly the swamp is at because Thorn has kind of given you guys a map of like where things are at. And
I say we head there.
Do we know who the missing girls are?
He would have mentioned it, saying like who the families were, but not so much the girls' names specifically. Let me get here.
Is it worth talking to the families?
That's kind of up to you guys. But I will fill you in on the amount of knowledge that he would have bestowed onto you guys. Firstly, that the two girls that are currently missing is from the Berin family, Berin, and okay, there's our. I'm just filling them in on the information that Thorn would have given you guys before you headed back to the shipyard. That one of the girls that is missing is from the Berin family, however you want to pronounce it.
I've heard of the bears before. I'm sorry, that was lame. The Berenstein bears.
Yeah, I followed. And then the Tamil family is the other girl that's missing. There is another family that a girl was missing, but her body was found on the outskirts of the swamp by some foragers. They found her body deformed, and they're from the Endril, or she was from the Endril family, which he would have given you like their residence in case you wanted to go talk to them. But that is about all he would have given you, just because like he wouldn't have seen reason why like information from the families really would have helped, because the girls have gone missing. It's not like they just went missing up in the middle of the night. It wasn't like they were out anywhere doing something. It was just they woke up one morning and she was gone. Yeah, it's like as if she was kidnapped in the middle of the night.
They got weaponed. Got it.
So, I mean, that's kind of, if you want to talk to the families, you totally can.
Honestly, I don't really think it's necessary. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, because our characters assume that it's just a hag that jacked these kids. So
essentially, it's theorized. Yeah, it's two missing kids and one that was found dead, but was missing for a good while before. Yeah, 3 in total.
Okay, and do we know what they look like?
No, he wouldn't have had a full. He didn't have like a description to hand over to you guys. I think.
I would doubt that would really matter.
I was gonna say, is there any like patterns or anything that would help clarify exactly what we're up against, or is it just
like patterns as in how it took them, or what do you mean?
The modus operandi, whatever. Like how it did it leave any clues behind?
Not that Thorn had passed on to you guys. No.
It left hag juice everywhere.
Yeah, a detailed description of where to find the kids with a ransom note.
Oh yeah.
Well, then I say we just go onward.
Alrighty.
Onward
Yes.
to the swamp.
Start heading over towards the swamp. Can each of you give me tell me how are you guys wanting to get there? Are you just kind of briskly getting there because it is about 7 o'clock at night, or are you trying to like
How long a travel is it?
it's probably about an hour and a half to 2 hour travel if you're just kind of meandering there, but if you wanted to hurry up, you could probably get there in about an hour to 45 minutes.
Well, that's a good point. Do we want to be in the swamp with a possible hag
At
trying to find
night?
possible bodies at night?
She's got the home field advantage against us.
I can see at night.
I think all of you can see at night, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah. 60 feet? Yeah. That
I'm
hag's
scared
got nothing on
blankly.
us.
Onward? Question mark.
Onwards to maybe.
Sure. I mean, we can always.
How much? How is
try
it?
to
So is it
retreat if
2
we have
hours
to.
to get to the swamp?
Yes.
So what if we go to there and then camp before we get there?
Like before you
Like
go
that
That way we can
inside.
actually go
Yeah, that's
into
not a
the
bad idea.
swamp before the when we get there.
Yeah.
You stop at the tavern on the way out.
You
We
get some
sit-
liquid courage.
I think we did. We not already leave?
You guys are still within like this. I mean, I would say like, yeah, you guys were probably like, as you were walking and deciding, probably heading towards the city outskirts more than likely, you know.
I like the idea of getting there on the outskirts and then making camp.
I
I agree.
Definitely down for a camp.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And like we can adjust if like the hag is at the entrance, you know, we'll go from there, but I think it's safe to be rather safe than sorry.
Well, what do we know about
Wilhelm
hags?
walks on, the obvious leader of the group now.
Is there an advantage or disadvantage at night or day?
Well, at night, it's scary. In the day, it's
True.
scary but less scary.
Less scary. It's scary, but
Scary
more
but
seeable.
visible.
Yeah.
Well, I, for one, I vote for visible.
So general consensus is get to the outskirts camp and then
Yeah, that could be our initial plan.
yes.
kind of play it by ear from there.
If it
Yeah,
needs
let's
to
make our
adjust, it
way
can.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
Rest.
as you guys kind of you make your travels, as it comes up, you're not really. I mean, you see within your perimeter, but you don't see anything that catches your eye as you come closer and closer. Now coming to whereabouts where you would want to kind of camp at. One, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Kind of so that you're like more of a like instead of you just kind of. If you noticed it as you're walking up, more of you guys focusing and trying to, do I see the hag? Do I see little girls? Do I see dead bodies? What do I find on the outskirts out here?
Got a 20.
I got
20.
a 20 as well. A dirty
I
20.
got
And a dirty 20 also.
Okay, so, I mean, you guys do not see hags. You don't see any creatures other than maybe like squirrels, birds, stuff like that. Maybe a random deer here and there. But you don't see anything of like danger as of right here on the. You guys haven't entered the actual swamp proper. You guys are just on the outskirts where like you may have like those same types of trees, but you're not in the muck or anything like that. So kind of the
Do
perfect.
any of us know anything about hags?
Would that be an Arcana check?
Yeah, I think really the only ones that might would possibly be Wilhelm or maybe Nurgle.
I have a +5 in Arcana and a +5 in History, so either or.
I would go with Arcana being that like they are Fae.
Is it worth to cast detect magic?
I would.
You
I'm
could
gonna
try.
send you a picture of something real funny. I didn't get my dice out for it, so I rolled on my phone, and it gave me a cocked die on my phone.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
Are you sending over text or over?
Yeah, I sent it over text. I always forget that I can send things over Discord.
Just making sure. There it is. What?
Yeah, tell me that's not like.
How is that not impossible for computers?
I don't understand how that
Oh.
happens on a
Get
on a
pranked.
phone die.
Get pranked.
Okay, so let me try that one again. It's a 1, so I would have rathered it have been cocked. I walk into a tree and I don't know shit about hags.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
You
You
think hags are like some type of like?
Like old lady.
Yeah, she's like an
Like
old
ugly
lady,
old lady.
like a
You
really
think it's
mean
his
lady.
Wife?
It's
Yeah.
his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Like we've seen a few of them around
You
town.
and
Yeah.
as you start to think about hags and stuff, you just hear Sarah, and that's all you hear.
Did you say I might know of them?
I drool a little bit.
Yeah, you can go ahead and see if you know anything. Yeah,
I
Alright,
did
so
just roll
according to Wilhelm,
17 plus 6.
15
we're
plus
looking
6.
for an old lady.
So Nurgle, in your research of spells and the like conjuring of the dead and all of that, you have come across hags. Not in a very in-depth sense, though. You've read about how they are fey creatures, but they are creatures that don't really do dealings or deal well even with other fey beings. You would also know that they are lower level casters typically, but they can form what are called hag covens, which then allows them access to higher level spells. But hags rarely deal well with each other, like I said. So they don't, like, half the time whenever hags get together, it doesn't end well. There's always caveats to these rules, but
So they're bickering old women.
bickering old women that can cast magic.
Bickering old
On
women.
a meta level, they are all of your Disney bad witches. So the hag from Snow White, Ursula, all of them would kind of fit the hag staple.
Ursula is in fact a hag. She's a sea witch.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's the essence of what a hag would be, you know?
Yeah. Ursula's powers are actually what a sea witch in D&D does, or a sea hag does. They create giant whirlwinds and like fuck up the weather and fuck it up hard.
And then they just like to make deals that are backhanded deals, kind of like genies almost. But
I now have a section on my character sheet that says roleplay reminder. You don't know shit about hags.
And then something else you would know, Nurgle, is that they rebuke beauty. They think all things that are ugly and disgusting are beautiful, and all things that are beautiful are disgusting. So it's kind of...
Well, it's a good thing we got 2 lizards here.
I was about to say they're gonna love us.
I look
But-
at him, but what about me? As I look handsome.
Yeah, which is very funny because Nurgle's the only one here that has flirted with old women already.
Hey, is she selling anything?
deals, maybe.
Lies.
But so you
I
guys,
slick my hair back.
from here, you don't really see anything of use or of concern. You guys each of you do a survival check for me.
I think my survival is a low number.
A 22.
16 for me.
Natural 20.
Nice.
From a natural 1 to a
natty
natural 20.
19.
I had a natural 1 on something I had a +5 on, and I got a
Very
natural
much
20 on
alike.
something I have a 0 on.
Yeah, fuck the spectrum. Just go for extremes.
the thing I wanted to be good at. I rolled this as a ha 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 ha.
So you guys go to start setting up camp, and as soon as like all of you turn to like get your bags off your back and get get your tents up and everything, you go to grab off your back and there's nothing there. Wilhelm has ripped everything off your back, got it all together.
I'll cast Summon Fae, and I just have like a little shadowy Fae spider that runs around and helps set things up.
Like you just see him whipping things together. You've never seen a man of his age move this quickly. Like what is like he has done this so fast, and you didn't even notice it get pulled off your back either. You guys will, after this long rest, receive an extra 9 temporary hit points.
Interesting. I also
because this is going to be some of the best sleep you've ever gotten in your life.
That's 9 above full, or
I'll have what they're having. God damn, give me some of that.
The dedication from Wilhelm on this is impressive.
After I set up, I have my little spider and I give him scritches.
So you guys, you settle down for the night. Is there anything you guys are wanting to do or say before we take this long rest and start this deadly journey?
A question for the DM is for Quest Portal. How do I do temporary hit points, or am I just gonna have to keep that going?
I just raised my max.
I wouldn't raise your max because it will go away. I would honestly just keep it in mind and make it the first 9 hit points that gets taken away from you. Because they will go away after a long rest as well.
If you raise your max and like make it so it's full health, you can then lower your max back down and it will keep the
how much health you have go up more than what the max is.
What a roundabout way to do that.
Yeah, that is so weird.
I just tried to revert it, and it still kept my starting hit points at 41, and it went back to 32 on my second slot. So
that sounds like a lot of work. I'm just gonna memorize it.
Cool. That's fine with me as well. Either way. All right. So, you guys. So, was there anything you guys wanted to do before taking the long rest?
I just want to check on Combo again, see how he's doing.
Basically same as always. A ball of snot right now.
I've noticed the city's been carrying around a fiddle, and I haven't heard any music yet. So a little bit of sound.
I'll play a little ditty for us.
So how do you want to do that one?
Hold on. Performance with vocals, lyrics, and everything.
Wait, did you say Diddy?
Not that type of Diddy. We don't need any baby oil up in here.
The diddler.
We don't diddle kids. We don't diddle kids.
You are now the diddler.
Okay, give me a second. I'm finding something. Oh, it's too obvious. Okay.
Well, he's getting ready for that.
Okay.
Hey, Wilhelm, how did you set this up so quickly? And why is it so nice?
You go DM if you want to play that for
still
me.
within the original hour of whenever I did this, so there's a little spider. Like, not really a little. It's a big spider that comes up next to me that I summoned that helps me set it up.
The one problem with YouTube stuff is copyright.
And it's just a giant, it's pretty terrifying.
But I have songs loaded up. I was more meaning the whole your character stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Hold on.
I will hear this sound into my head.
He does it telepathically.
But the spider only speaks in clicky noises, and it's made of a smoky thing. It's different than my cat, which is also here. The cat did not help.
I'm just gonna roll it normally.
Jeremy.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna
advantage.
Yeah,
cool.
Jeremy did not help.
I'll let you know if I rely on that, but I'm not going to do that right now.
That's actually really
he does not
good.
help much.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. So
I assume I just rolled a performance. So
yes, just performance check. Whenever he starts to play, you start to see this smoke that almost oozes and emits from his, like, almost like a beard coming from his chin and jaw, that just kind of smoke falls down to the floor, and once it touches the floor, it rolls back behind City. And whenever it gets to its designated spot, it jolts up, and you see this specter form of one forms behind him, and it's a specter holding this upright base, and to his right you see someone holding a banjo, and one that comes up and it has a snare drum and is sitting, and like all of them are made out of this smoky type of almost inky black substance, and he starts to play a song for you, and
you need to have one called Natural One that's just a bunch of bad fiddle noises.
that's
sounds of string snapping.
Yeah.
There's actually something that does happen for that. I have stuff planned.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is very cool.
And just as the night goes on, you have this nice melody playing you to sleep. Even as City stops playing, you see his fiddle playing without him as he goes to sleep. And as soon as he does, the fiddle closes up into the case and drops to the floor, and the smoke collects back at City once he's unconscious for the night. And when
that's
that
great at diddling my fiddle, as they say.
Yep. You wake up in the morning, and you wake up to some light breeze, and bug and bird sounds. You look into this swamp, and you can tell something's off. It is not broad daylight, it's morning, so it's bright. But when you look into this swamp, there's just darkness. It's not absolute darkness, but
a
it's
cutoff point. You can like stand in the middle, and half of you's in daylight, half of you's not.
Yeah, essentially. Like there's almost like a veil that is once the actual bog starts, it's like this haze begins. Not like a fog, because fog's different. It's almost like darkness has been laid over this land, and
like we entered the twilight.
Yeah, basically. Wilhelm, you specifically notice it is still dark out there. It's no different for you. Not that it's like darkness, but it's like dim light.
And yeah, it's like encroaching.
Yeah.
And that's just for Wilhelm, or
no, that's for everyone. But he does notice that it is still there for him as well.
Normally, I can see forever. I look at him and whisper in his head, "Forever,"
and it just echoes, "Forever,
Get out
forever,
of my head,
forever, forever."
Oh, God.
You start to walk, and do you guys want to start heading into the swamp at this point, at this juncture?
I walk into the swamp.
You walk straight into the swamp. Okay.
I follow him.
You guys walk in, and as you start to walk it,
Is this like goopy swamp when I walk into it?
yeah,
Is there a
I
place
mean
where I can walk that's not
it's
goopy swamp.
no, I mean it's
How
all
deep is it?
about knee-high muck.
I lift my robe and fold it so that I can hold, so that it doesn't drag.
As you guys are making your way through the swamp, you start to hear pitter-patter all around you. One goes off behind you. You look behind and there's nothing there. But you do see the ripples from where it was. From in the water, in the muck. You hear little laughter. Follow. Help me. Save me!
Get out of my head, Wilhelm!
Everything is starting to rise. The water comes up to your hips now. You're following these whispers, these talks, and as you get closer and closer, you start to see this towering hut on stilts, and around it there are different, what look like almost crosses from afar. They're 3, 4, 5 of them all across. They're surrounding the hut. They're built up, not up to where the hut is at, but it's built up to where it's obvious off of the water. You get closer and these aren't crosses. These are scarecrows. No, they're not scarecrows. These are people. They're still alive. They're groaning and screaming, begging for their own deaths. You start to notice these people, they're dressed in armor and robes. One looks like a mage, one looks like a knight, one might be a barbarian. But you can tell these have been filleted, beaten, battered, bruised, and I mean they're an inch of their life hanging from these posts as almost like decorations. And as you approach, you hear my children they've returned. But you are not my children. You do not belong here.
I'm not even a child.
I am.
You're not my children. You're the hunters. The errand runners of fathers who spat on their girls. Of mothers who called them fat and plain. They sent you to drag my daughters back into chains. A shame and cruel fate. Do you know what I found in these girls? Not weakness, not ugliness. I found a spark they smothered, the flame they mocked, and I will kindle it into something glorious. And as she says glorious, you see the ripples of the water start to get bigger and bigger in front of her, in front of this hut, in front of the scarecrow-like beings that have been hung and put on display. You, in front of you, about 40-50 feet out, she arises, a disgusting, horrid creature of spindling arms, curling fingers, hair like roots that come from her head. This monster... and I'm sending it to the... Well, if it will... Sending it into the chat now.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh. That does not look like Ursula.
The Eldrin girl. A failure, yes. Her flesh unraveled before I could change her. But even she was worth more to me than the ones who bore her. They buried her quick, faces turned away. I would have made her stronger. So now I ask you, will you snuff out the only lights these children have ever known? Or will you see as I see, that they deserve more? This world has scorned them, and I will bring them to the light.
You're definitely that we're looking for. And we have come to save these children.
Right about you saying they were here to save these children. These two children run out from either side, coming under her arms, like in that picture.
Do we have any users Oh, I'm sorry. So the children. So why do you speak for the children themselves? If this is such a paradise on earth for them, why not let them explain that to us, rather than you with your golden tongue and your honey words? Let the children speak.
Mama always makes me eat less. Mother Dregmaw always says hunger makes me stronger.
And what do you hunger for, child?
More food, more everything. Father calls me Fat Piggy, and I don't like it. Mother Dregmaw gives me whatever I like.
Okay, and there's 2 kids, right? Was
yeah,
that one of them?
That's the brown-haired one. To be polite.
Okay, what about the other child?
Papa calls me the ugly duckling. But Mother says ducklings grow teeth in the swamp, they become powerful.
Your Mother Dregmaw says that?
Oh.
Yep, Mama says that.
Do we have any? I'm gonna whisper to the party. Do we have anyone that can perhaps see if these children are under some sort of spell, some sort of mind alteration?
Detect magic.
That would in fact be the spell. Yeah. I think that would be the spell.
Yeah, that would do it.
How to do that.
Let's see. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. It's a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic. Okay.
I think. Can you
Does
determine?
it say whether it'll discern what type of magic it is?
Yeah, I think it will tell you if it's conjuration, evocation, stuff like that. Because that will be important. Because yeah.
When you look at this creature, do you think that this is a good idea?
You can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the aura that bears the magic, and if the effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's school of magic.
Okay, good. That's what we need.
So yes, I go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
So this entire bog is seeping in magic. Everything has been touched by magic, whether it be like necromancy magic being like some of the creatures that you are now noticing because of the spell, or it be these children do have magic on, like a presence of magic on them, but is not of a it's not a magic that I would consider that is like an alter. I forget what.
Like a mind altering.
Yeah, it's not like
magic?
it's not like a mind control magic of any kind. They're not. They're of sound mind for the most part. I would say.
I look at the group. I don't think it matters. We're not getting paid if we don't bring the kids back, or at least the hag. I don't think they really. Yeah, I think the hag is what we need.
I suppose that's true. I mean, truth be told, these stories that they spun, while they may be accurate, is that child large? The Fatty McFat Fat?
Yes, she is large.
Okay, so I mean, while their story is sad, this is not. This is a case of harsh words and perhaps a little bit of truth mixed in. Yeah, no, talking about them with their parents and why they've essentially run away. However, it doesn't seem like these kids are in danger with their parents, so I do agree that maybe we should return them to their, unfortunately, maybe a little unhappy homes, because it's better than with this witch.
Is it worth doing a investigation check or anything to see what else is around?
What would we be looking for?
We're heading out here.
Yeah.
I think this is on the cusp of murder.
I say kill the hag.
Kill the hag?
Okay. Well, let me. So, what is it that you will do to us, or rather, if we choose to accept this new way of life for these children and leave you be, what will become of these children?
That's a good question.
Is she raising them for something?
Get paid unless we bring him back.
Well, that's my second.
She turned
I guess I will also say, we are honestly here for the payday. We have no true connection with these children other than the generic feeling that an adult should feel for said child of protection. That being said, if you can offer us perhaps a equivalent amount of currency, perhaps we can discuss that amongst our crew.
It depends on what her plan is.
That's true. I need the plan question first.
All right, Hag, what becomes of the children if we let you live?
Could we just have one of them back?
You weren't expecting this, were you?
You might be
If
muted there, Triton.
is talking, you might be muted.
He's flipping through notes furiously.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
Wait, they don't want to save the children? God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
The hag has just gone completely silent, and we're just here awkwardly. Just
I
staring at
muted
each
myself.
other.
My bad.
Everybody calls me the bad guy.
Sorry,
You guys
they-
are assholes.
they will become my blood relatives. Sorry, I thought I was unmuted. That's my bad.
Above board, this is exactly what I assumed was going on.
Like, do they become hags, or do you just take them in as your kin?
They are my kin. But girls, I don't like where this conversation is heading. So I will be having you go inside. And you hear a snap. And when she snaps, these two girls disappear. And
Do they become invisible disappear or teleport disappear?
that's I did say that whenever I muted myself, but I muted myself, so Wilhelm, you actually still do not see them. They are just gone.
Okay.
Which this is not, you guys don't need to roll initiative just yet, but I'm just doing some scenery changes here.
All right, rolling initiative.
Okay.
All right, then. Okay, the children are gone. Tell us what becomes of them.
Like I said, they become a part of my family.
Why is it that you're smirking and giggling while you're talking? That's mighty suspicious for somebody that doesn't want us to be suspicious of the endeavors that you are participating in.
Am I
Well,
not
Helm looks at
free
everybody
to
having a
enjoy life as
realization.
it is?
That this must be what it's like talking to him.
Yeah. Look, I mean, okay. Second question. Can you provide us with some sort of monetary compensation if we decide not to kick your bony ass right back up the swamp?
I mean, I could propose an offer, but is that a threat you're throwing at me,
It's
boy?
a goddamn promise,
That's
woman.
definitely a threat.
Okay.
It is a
Kind
threat.
of a promise.
Well, as you say that, I need all of you to make a Constitution saving. No, sorry, wrong.
She's asking to get our ass whipped. Someone doesn't understand action economy.
Strength saving throw.
Oh,
This
I hate you.
This is a layer action, boys. You are in her layer. And then
12.
roll initiative.
I rolled a 6
14.
and a 17. A 6 for a saving throw and a 17 for initiative.
Where's
I
So
guess
I
we just
cannot
go.
move,
Do you want us to just go in order?
I'm high up.
Order? What do you mean?
Whatever. As in, like, who all
one at a
rolled?
time?
Like, yeah, rather than all throwing numbers at you.
Yeah. So real
Yeah.
quick. Wilhelm, 17 initiative. What was your
6.
6? Okay, so cool.
I'm trapped.
Yep. City.
16.
16. And then was that your strength saving throw?
No, that was initiative. My
Initiative,
strength
okay,
saving
right.
throw is. Hold on. 1.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay, well, luckily. Thankfully, it's this
Luckily,
one,
you die painlessly. So
pull out that other character sheet I didn't tell you to bring.
Yeah.
No. Karstead.
Saving throw is 21.
21. Okay.
Initiative is 16.
16.
What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier.
It's the plus.
Is so it would be 18 then.
No,
right?
the plus.
Okay.
The plus.
Well, you
rolled a 16 and added 2.
Oh yeah. So it'd be 18 then.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was checking because if you tie on initiative, whoever has the higher dex modifier goes first in it. So.
And then
But we didn't tie.
Well,
so
hold on. Maybe I'm confused myself.
Did you
when you
roll
rolled your
you
rolled your d20, what'd you roll? Yeah.
I rolled a 16 for the initiative, and I rolled.
And you have a plus
no,
2 modifier.
Yeah,
on the D20,
so,
the D20 was a 16, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, then
And
you add
have
you add
a
your
plus
dexterity
2 to your
modifier. Yeah.
dex.
Or not? Yeah.
Yeah, it's dexterity. It's dexterity unless you have like the ambusher or whatever feat.
Right. Okay, so you
Alert,
have.
I think it's what's called.
That's an 18 on car. Okay, so then Nurgle, what's your initiative?
I rolled my strength saving. What's the initiative again? I'm sorry.
Okay, what's your strength saving real quick, and we'll get that out of the way.
Strength saving is 14.
14. Okay, and then you roll another D20 and add your dexterity modifier. And that's your initiative.
That is a 16.
16.
That's a nice stagger of numbers.
Right, you're all right on top of each other.
I rolled 15 for both of them.
Wow, that's hilarious. Which, I mean, you needed that anyways. So. Cool. So all of you feel as these vines and roots come up from the water and wrap around your legs. Karstead, as you feel it, you rip through these vines, and you actually are at the top of the initiative. So what do you want to do? If you are watching the stream, that's what the scenario looks like currently. Nurgle, you're right there.
Okay. It went robo there for just a second. So what is around us? Like, what is it that's in the water?
There are, I mean, for you, it doesn't really matter, but vines and roots have come up on everybody and trapped them where they are.
Vines have got our feet.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Then I just want to go into a frenzied rage.
All right.
And I want to get as close to the hag as possible, which I think I just run right up to her.
Yeah, you can get right up to her. We'll do that. So then.
Okay, and then.
And then real quick, get her. No, get her there. Nurgle, you're right there. I don't know if you saw that. I'm trying to give you that perspective.
I can see my tail.
Okay. Alrighty, and go ahead with what other actions you're going to do there.
Everything is just going to be a reckless attack. I'm just going to go full-on barbarian with this.
Okay.
Sorry, give me just a second. Okay. Reckless, so I get advantage. Okay, so the first one is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
Then 11 damage.
Okay.
Next one is going to be a 17.
I have lost my pencil. Oh, there it is. 17 to hit. That hits. Sorry.
And then that will be 13 damage.
Okay.
And since I'm frenzied, I get a third one, right?
Yes. You get to use your bonus action. Well, no. You'll get to use that next turn because you have to use your bonus action to go into your rage, and then But yes, on your next turn, you will get to use your bonus action as a third attack. Yep.
Cool.
So
and
then,
I think that's it.
Wilhelm, you're currently restrained from the waist down where you are at. I don't know if you can see you right here, Wilhelm Bonus.
Yes. I reach down, touch the vines, stroke them, look her in the eyes, and send magic through the vines. My little tiny spider crawls out of the goo behind her. And I cast Summon Fae.
I summon one thing to summon another.
Yeah, so there's a little tiny, let's see, what's this one? This one's the same exact one. It is a very, smoky, kind of ethereal, just weird nightmare spider made of, sharp shadows and just gross. And that is my action. Is this the concentration? Yeah, one spell. Okay, yeah, I'm good. That's it. And then at the end of my turn, it's its turn. It's going to jump on her and attack.
Oh, the spider.
Yeah, the spider. It's going to jump on her and attack. So that is...
We're just going to use a thing that looks nightmarish anyways.
It's your spell attack modifier. So my spell attack modifier
is a gigantic spider.
I mean, it's kind of a nightmare spider. Okay, what is it going to do? Sorry, I was...
it jumps on her and attacks her for 15 is what it rolled.
15 to hit. As it strikes out, you see her turn and just slap it back down. You can tell she did not like being attacked by a dragonborn and is not going to take being attacked by some other spider.
Would it have advantage?
Mm-hmm.
The pack tactics?
Believe it would.
Well, if it's flanking.
Mm-hmm. So yes, it would.
Is there flanking rules?
Yeah.
Try.
We make flanking rules.
A 13. So not as good.
Nope.
Then at the end of its turn, so it takes its little attack, and at the end of its turn, it teleports 30 feet away.
Okay, so it teleports. Where do you want it to teleport to?
30 feet the fuck away from her, and not near us. Off in its own little area by itself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
After it attacked, it was almost a solid creature, and then when it teleported, it became misty again.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Now, City. That brings us to you. With your nat 1, these roots have crawled up your body and dragged you down into the water. I need you to make a... we'll do a dexterity saving throw.
21.
21. You just nearly, as it pulls you down, your head goes under the muck in the swamp water, and you just faintly wiggle your way away from these roots and vines, using your bonus action to get yourself free and get your violin or your fiddle ready for battle. What would you like to do with your action?
I'm going to move up to her. Let me see. Let me go to stream. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move up to her.
Even if I was going to say you also only have half movement, but you still are close enough to get there anyway, so go ahead.
I'm going to take an attack on her. I only get one attack, but that's all right. I'm actually going to cast Booming Blade with it. Melee attack, suffers weapons attack, becomes sheathed. Okay, I got to roll to attack here. 7. That's a 9.
We are whiffing it.
Oh, we're whiffing it indeed.
Would he get advantage? Says everybody should advantage. It's flanking his butt to tip. Uncomfortable silence.
Oh, I did mute myself again. Sorry. You do have advantage. Sorry, I was trying to think of when I muted myself to know what you guys didn't hear there.
Okay, I rolled a 23.
That does hit.
Okay.
Since I have my Sheath of Devouring Echoes, there should have been an extra 2 damage.
They're coming.
Oh, and yes. So there would have been an extra 2 damage, and then also roll 2d6. Because you will now notice that your fire damage is a d6. Because that is my bad.
10.
10 together.
Yeah.
So that brings all. So okay. City, your attack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine. What do I bonus action? Impact manager. Blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and strike at it. It's gonna take 1d8 plus 8. Hold on. It'd be 16.
16 damage.
And I did booming blade with it, so it will be sheathed. Actually, I do an additional 1d8. Hold on. Additional 1 damage, 17. And if that moves any more than 5 feet, it takes an additional 2d8 thunder damage.
Is that like move as in physically moves?
Willingly move.
Physically moves.
Physically
willingly move, yeah.
If it teleports, there's nothing you can do about teleportation.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I
That's
was
what
just...
the 5-foot clause is technically they don't move 5 feet, they teleport.
Right.
I'm also going to use defensive flourish on it. When I take an attack, I can use one of my bardic inspirations here, and I'm going to deal extra damage. Where's my bardic inspiration? It's a 1d6. Okay. I rolled a 2, so total of 19 damage, and my AC is +2 until the end of my next turn, or start of my next turn.
Awesome. So,
and that is my turn.
The city is the tank.
Did I have half movement, or was I locked in place on my turn?
You were locked in place on your turn.
Okay.
He took, I gave him his bonus action, which, I mean, did you use your bonus action to do anything?
I didn't.
If you want to go ahead and make a strength or dexterity saving throw, you can attempt to get out if you'd like.
21.
21. Yeah, that you break out of it as well. So if you want to move, you can.
I would like to back the fuck into the tree line a little bit more.
How far?
How much movement can I have? Is it half movement?
Yeah, half movement. So do you want to move to 15?
15. Yeah, I've got a lot of range.
Put you right there.
I've released my dude, so I don't need to be in this.
And so as this goes on, it comes to Nurgle's turn. Because I believe that is all you were able to do, right, City?
It's not my birthday.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Which brings us, to Nurgle now.
Forget, was I able to get out of the grasp?
Oh, yes, you were able to. You were fine. Because you rolled a 17 on your strength saving throw, didn't you?
It was a 16.
16.
No, strength saving was 14.
14. Okay, no, you were not able to. So you can use a bonus action and half your movement to make an attempt at breaking free. What you choose, dexterity or strength saving throw. Because I'll say it could be either way. You wiggle your way out or you break your way free. Just the first one had to be strength.
Saving throw.
I couldn't try to slip my old man ankles out from the get-go.
Wait, do you want me to...
That's how I got out. I didn't break out. I slipped my old man ankles out.
About my
Do
last
what?
Throws? Do you want me to rethrow for that, or is that you talking about my last throws?
No, like
It's a new
reroll
one.
for this one.
Okay. How about a 16?
Yeah, you break free of it. You have 15 feet of movement and your action.
And I'm behind that tree right there in the center.
Yeah, you're under, kind of under this tree, hidden.
Am I behind cover?
No.
Can I at least step to the side or behind said tree right next to me to just have a little bit of cover?
Sure, but that will get... Well, I guess you're spell sniper. Never mind. Go ahead.
And then I would like to... That's about 60 feet, would you say? How much distance am I?
40 feet.
I would like to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers on her. Alrighty. So go ahead and roll your damage for that. Or is that a dexterity saving throw on her point, or is that just an auto hit?
Cloud of Daggers.
Let's see. Fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
So auto hit. Go ahead.
4d4 was it?
Yeah, depending on what level you cast that.
Actually, third level hard damage increase by 2d4. I'll just cast out of the second level.
Second level. Okay, so I think that's like what, 5d4 because it's a first level spell.
It is a second level.
Oh, it is like, so it's 4d4. Yeah, still
4D. It goes up 2d4 every time you cast
it.
it.
2d4. Dang.
Yeah, so 64 at third level.
That's hefty.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do a third level actually.
Go ahead.
64.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4, 6. 10. Come on, math. 12. 13. 14. Was that 6?
You say 14? Oh, I wasn't counting.
I believe so.
14, so cool. Alrighty, which brings us to her turn.
Oh shit.
You want to get nice and close, my pretties? Well, you'll get to be nice and close forever. And you just see her mouth go gaping wide and get bigger and bigger. Karstead and City, I need you to make a where is that? What was... Oh, make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Oh, you're about to get fucked, lady. That is a 15.
Okay. City. Wonder if he had to step away momentarily.
He rolled a natural 20.
Maybe he did.
I saw him do it.
I'm sure.
I don't think it.
Sorry about that. My headset was acting funky. Is it my turn?
So I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Ah!
I called it. Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's an awesome.
We didn't even need him here.
Alrighty. So, we'll say that.
Am I playing a song this whole time?
Yeah.
During the fight?
As you went to take your attack, you noticed the song started to play, and you recognize this song. This is not of your own volition. You are.
Yeah, I know what song this is. You wanted me to be a bard so you could have background music during every one of our fights. I understand.
That has now became the why I like you being a bard, but that is not why. I needed a healer.
Yeah.
So very badly.
Breaks the fourth wall and stares into the camera and says, "It's all for the background."
It's all for the music, boys. It's all for the music.
It's for the show.
So, City, you, as this water is sucked into her mouth like a drain, pulling in everything that it can, like a whirlpool pulling everything in, you happen to just pull yourself away from it. Karusted, you are sucked in, and as soon as your arm gets pulled into the maw, she clamps down. You take 11 necrotic damage as you feel your vitality siphon out of you.
Well, that tickled just a tad bit, you hack.
Oh, pretty boy, thank you. I loved the meal. I like me, lizard.
I'm still in a rage.
And while she's got you close and personal, she's actually going to, like,
see my sick boxing shorts.
As she sucks
they were
everything
at Hot
in,
Topic,
vomits
actually.
it.
They're part of that, like buy one get one or whatever.
Vomits out.
I think it's
these
supposed to be
two mushroom-like. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do it. No, we're gonna do it this way. She calls. You hear her screech. She doesn't vomit. You hear this blood-curdling screech come from her. Now, where did I throw this? Where did that go? Oh, no? Oh, it's over here.
Can I ask an uncanned question?
Yeah.
Are those corpses on the ground?
Those there?
Yeah.
Of
the
sorts.
Red pile of blood and bones?
Of sorts.
Are those of sorts that I could quite possibly raise?
That is... They're of, like, large variety more than anything.
Okay.
But as you hear these screeches, you see two of the figures that are strung up on the crosses start to like convulse and contort their bodies, and you see these monsters fall from their podiums and start rushing forward. As you see these two wraiths get right there, get close but not close enough. It brings us to the top of the round with Carr.
Oh, you said wraiths?
This says wraith, but that's not what they are. That's just a good-looking figure of what I wanted it to look like. It's a deformed humanoid.
Like, what the fuck? No. All right. And they come rushing up to her?
Like, no, from behind. They're just right there. That's where they're at. Where they're at on the screen is where they're at.
I'm so sorry. I'm just having network connection issues.
No, you're fine. And then,
okay.
Also,
okay.
On this turn
so,
now, Carson, you can also have combo do something if you would like.
Combo? Yeah. Okay. Since I had that issue just for a second. So, where am I, and where did these things pop up? Oh, I see it. Okay. I want to. I'm still in a frenzied rage, and I still want to do reckless attacks. Everything against.
Well, yeah, you're still in the frenzied rage. Go ahead. Yep. And you would have 3 attacks this turn.
A nat 1 on the very first one.
Ooh.
You have an advantage. Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Oh, yeah. Attacking. And 18. Well, 18 plus.
It hits.
What is it? Okay, yeah.
18 plus it hits.
So then. Do rolling 2d6. So that's 4 and 2, so that's 6 plus 2, so that's 8. And then the fire damage, which is another 6, so 12 total.
Okay.
A 13
to hit.
Second attack.
That misses.
Yeah.
And third attack.
Oh gosh, it does not hit.
Does not hit. Alrighty. So that now brings us to Wilhelm.
Okay, so did it move, or is it still in the same?
She's still in the same spot.
The hag.
Yeah, the hag is still in the same spot.
Okay. Okay, I am going to use. I am going to dip into its mind. Let's see, how far away is it from me?
5,
is it more than
10,
60 feet
15,
away from me?
30, 35, 40, 45. Nope, 45 feet.
I'm going to dip into its mind and whisper sweet nothings. It has to make a intelligence 14 saving throw.
Tell her how beautiful she is.
Cool. Yeah, it's like a 6.
All it hears is, "I'm going to take your children," and then a bunch of cackling. It takes 6 damage, and that's the end of my turn. And then it is my Fae's turn, who is going to once again teleport and jump on its back and attack it again.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it there because I'm assuming you're going to have it teleport away again.
Nope, I only get 1 teleport per round.
Oh, okay.
So it would have advantage on this anyways because it teleported, but it got a 21 to hit.
21, that hits.
So with that, you see this little tiny Fae spider jump on its back, and its little claw carapace that it has, it digs down into her back for 2d6 plus 3 plus something else. Let me see what it said. 2d6 plus 3 plus the spell's level. Spell's level is 3rd level, so 2d6 plus 3. So that's 8 plus 6. What is that? 14? Yeah, 14.
6, yeah, 14. Yep.
It takes 14 force damage as it pummels into its back.
Alrighty.
And that's the end of both my turns. Oh, on the hag's next saving throw. So I cast Mind Sliver is what I casted in its head. On its next saving throw, it subtracts a d4.
Okay.
Ooh.
If it makes a saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Bringing us to City.
I'm going to go ahead and strike again.
So bonus action to unsheath and then strike.
No, I don't have to use bonus action. What do you mean unsheath?
No,
because booming blade sheathed. I thought that sheathed your weapon afterwards. Or was I wrong?
Hold on. I think it's just part of the. Well, I think it's just part of the new attack. Hold on. Or part of the, because you make the attack. No, you just make a melee attack on hit. It becomes sheathed in booming energy.
That's okay. That's my bad.
Yep.
Misheard you.
that being said, hold on now.
I was like, wait, I've never heard that about Booming Blade, but I could have just not read that part of Booming Blade before. But cool.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. I've got a couple bonus actions I can do all at once. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to do Hexblade's Curse upon this woman. Once per short rest as a bonus action, choose one creature within 30 feet to curse it for 1 minute, or until the target dies, I die, or I am incapacitated.
Okay.
I gain +3 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and regain 4 HP if it dies.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and do my normal attack. So that's my bonus action.
Sounds good.
Let's see here. Hold on now. Bonus action. All right. Now, I'm going to attack. It's +9 now. That is a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Hit. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and True Strike this time. By using... Oh, wait. Maybe that has to be a... Hold on. No. True Strike is just part of the attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just do that, and it's going to be radiant damage. And so that is going to deal an extra 1d6. So I'm going to roll 1d8 plus 1d6. 1d8. And then 1d6. And then +4. No, +2 on that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then +6. 15?
15 damage total. Or to hit?
15 total.
Damage?
Damage-wise.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I rolled 27 to hit.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't know if you had another attack for whatever reason. Cool.
Awesome. Oh, wait. I have to add +3 to that. 18 damage. So there's a lot of weird modifiers upon each of my attacks. So
no, you're good.
I will also do that the defensive flourish. Okay. And so I'm going to add one more d6 to this.
Sounds good.
It's going to be an extra 2 damage, and my AC goes back up to 19.
Good God.
Good heavens, sir.
I needed to be a melee fighter along with our barbarian, so I had to dip a little bit into the defensive flourishes.
With that, you come in and you whip your bow around, and it snags her arm, and you cut her hand clean off. She's there, armless, bleeding, battered, looks pretty rough, and you see her maw unlock like a snake unhinging its jaw as this guttural scream just comes out, and it's just so loud you have to cover your ears as you see her dip into the water, and you feel the earth, the water to start to shake. The water's rippling all around you, everything, and you see the hut collapse into the ground, and stillness comes around you. Everything has her hut is gone. It's collapsed into the water, shaking everything, making like waves crash into you guys. You see the three remaining people on the cross are still there. The wood is rocking back and forth with them. You still hear them moaning and groaning, screaming in agony. The two that fell from the podiums they fall before you into the ground, just falling into the water muck. It is almost as if, other than the battered cart that is off to your guys' left, that had been where the adventuring party from the guild had hauled in all their supplies. The adventuring party put up as decorations, and the fire pit in the center here that looks like there's a ritual about to be done. Other than this, it is almost as if this hag was never there.
Well,
what?
It died?
No. I mean, as
No,
far
it
as you know, it
disappeared.
didn't seem like it died.
So-
It seemed like it got scared, and it seemed to you guys as if it ran away.
Is the hand still here?
Probably went.
Go ahead and make an investigation check,
Perception
only
check.
because there's knee-high water, or almost waist-high water now around you guys.
Well, guess what, homie? You said investigation?
Oh, I got to.
Yeah, everybody else, go ahead and take a look, because I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a 21 because I have advantage on investigation checks.
I
rolled
thought
a
that
good
was
check
within a
also.
foot of you.
I am looking within a foot of me. I am just walking. I'm like a metal detector is how I depict myself. 'Cause I'm just going foot by foot.
And I do
Slowly
Real
but surely.
quick, for brevity's sake for you guys. Did anybody else want to roll investigation check real quick?
Yes, I do.
just
Yeah,
rolled a
definitely.
26. I rolled a nat 20 with my +6.
Okay, so yeah, Nurgle, you see the hand as it plopped into the water and started floating down, but you happen to see it and from far back, and you yell out to City, "Dude, right there, grab it! We need that!" And City snags it out from the water.
Does it make any difference if I rolled a nat 20 also?
You both grab it at the same time. You both point out. in
Yeah, and
animal
as
fashion.
he's yelling that out, Car said you reach in and you grabbed it yourself. You guys are now left with the 5 bodies. 3 living people that are at best they will live as cripples for the rest of their lives. 2 that are now dead, and the hand
Just put them down at that point.
the hand of a hag.
Money.
What
So
was?
we lost the hag?
Yes, you lost the hag. As
God
far as you
damn
know.
it.
Are the dead worth any money? Is it worth carrying back?
He did say he would pay you guys for the bodies so that he could.
Don't we have a bag of holding?
Yes,
We cannot, but well, we can put the hand in there, yeah.
you can.
Can we
You
not
would
put
be
the
able to fit
bodies
the
in there?
hand, but his bag of holding is kind of small.
Of
Like, as
course
far
it's
as, like, the
small. Look at
mouth.
this guy.
I
One
resent
second.
that.
Hold on.
Why did I expect
Um,
more from you?
We're out of combat now, right?
I go grab a body.
Yes.
I want to talk to each of the surviving people who are still alive.
I'm not even gonna roleplay this. They each of you, anything you are trying to talk to them, they are not hearing. They are begging you to kill them. They want to die.
I want to give 2 potions of healing to 2 of them, and whoever I think is the biggest and strongest, I want to give a greater healing potion.
I don't think it's our responsibility.
Well,
This
he's
is-
already done
this
it.
is-
It's
this
they're
is-
drinking
they're
them.
like-
This is
They're
what
like-
Carter said would do.
They're like dying. They're like crippled dying, aren't they?
Basically,
We'll
like
get
they're
a
Does the
gonna.
healing potion heal that?
We'll let them deal
Um,
with their families.
I mean, they are. It would heal them to like living status. Like they are like stable. They're
But are
not.
they ever
Give
going to
them
be
back,
like?
and then they can
They're
get
they're
healed by someone much smarter than me.
they're gonna be Bran Baratheon, or not Bran Stark for the rest of their lives, but
Ooh.
not cool.
Is that what they want?
Karoshed thinks it's a good idea because he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Hold on. Are they worth the same?
I look at them, magic crackling in hands. Who are we to go against their wishes?
Now that they're not in agony. Please. I am okay. I'm okay. I will tend shop if I have to.
I look him deeply in the eyes. Are you sure?
Get this man away from me.
I unmagic.
I did my best. I did what I thought was right. And
I hope these peasants were worth the
always-
100 or so gold you spent on them.
I don't even know what that. I mean, yeah, I know what 100 is, but well, do I? I don't know. But
This comes out of his claim. I pointed him and
Yes.
drift away.
yes, this was all of mine. Yet there's still a purpose for you.
You can kill.
What
You can
you
still
suffered
carry them.
through was unimaginable, and I want you to know that I have seen people suffer the unimaginable. There's
Thank
still
Thank you for
things to do.
saving us, please. That was no ordinary hag. She is gonna come back with a vengeance. We can't let her stay out here and to come back to Waterside. We must tell
Stay
Thorn
safe.
about this.
Never enter this swamp again.
You don't have time to.
I won't.
Can I carry? Can I carry? How many can I carry?
Hopefully, all of them.
You yourself could carry one of them. Like you each could
They
probably.
carry the corpses. The rest can walk.
Whichever one is the most damaged, I'll carry that one.
Are they all super damaged?
I mean, they're all like. I mean, they're all paraplegic. If not, like they have one good arm.
Well, don't we have,
Like these people are not. You're not going to be able to carry them back easily. I know the cart that's there is like, I mean, destroyed.
Can I? Oh, the cart's not.
There
there.
was a
It's
cart, but it's
destroyed.
not. Yeah, it's like she attacked them on like as they were in transit.
I might have fucked up. Can I carry one for a bit? And you guys can leave
and
me
I look
behind.
at him, and I
Yeah,
have my
but-
spider run over and drag one of them.
Oh God! These
And it is like the
people.
most like terrifying. Like it is like two legs just scuttle running backwards, as the other two legs are latched on, dragging him.
I'm gonna carry one of them back to where we made camp earlier on the outskirts of
Okay.
the swamp, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to
I
go
drag
back for
one
the
with
other
me.
one. Okay, awesome.
So I have two. I'm carrying. My spider has one, and I have one, and I'm carrying. And it's just like everybody else can look at it. Wilhelm's just dragging. He's got him by the ankle.
You guys start pulling everything back to the camp. I mean, it's only like it's still fairly like 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys got up early-ish. I mean, 8-ish. Had your conversation with the hag, and then attacked. Probably around
Let's not forget
10
about
latest.
the girls.
They're gone. They were in the hut. I mean, they were.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, I will tell you, they were not anywhere to be found. So they were presumably in the hut.
My spider disappears after an hour.
Was there any trace of the hag, or
other than her hand? No.
If we take the hand, we can find her eventually.
Well, my idea was that we use find object upon her hand, and perhaps
Would
that
they
can help
locate
locate her
her?
body. Could be.
We couldn't find object, right?
If we have a piece of her.
We could.
I think she's a location. She's not an object, though. She's a creature.
Which is we could.
The hand is an object.
If anyone can scry, which I certainly can't.
I don't think we're high enough level to scry yet.
Yeah.
I think that's like level. I think
I
we're
mean, you guys
almost
could
high enough level to
if you
scry.
kept the hand, you could eventually. I mean, you could use it as proof to say that she's dead.
You could also use it to eventually find her too.
Yeah, the hand's in the bag of holding.
What's that?
So, but anybody got any more ideas before we go back to Waterside here?
is it worth searching around the area?
Can I? Well, I don't know. How long would it take for me to run back to the hut and just do an inspection?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't take you long to get back to
the.
the area where the hut is at, but for you to get to the hut is, you don't know where it's at. It's gone. It sucked into the swamp and just is gone.
So it's not like it collapsed. It's just gone.
Yeah, it got sucked into the swamp itself and eaten into the mud. Like kind of like quick. Yeah, I got magically quicksanded out of there, essentially.
This hag is smart. Okay, well then I'm just gonna follow the rest of the group because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yes.
We basically see everything around us, or
it's okay. Us neither.
So, I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, where you're at the.
I say let's drag these poor souls back to the town or city, whatever it's called, and let's take them to wherever we would know is a place of healing.
Which, I mean, Waterside. That's what I was basically trying to see if you guys wanted to do anything before we left the swamp.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I don't know what all spells the other guys have, so I wasn't sure if they had anything they could to try, if they wanted to try and track it or figure something out. I wanted to give the option, but
it seems like if it's tricky enough to get away from us now, we might have to become back a little prepared.
If detect magic,
we've at least gotten enough to get us the thing that we needed to start with.
Because, I mean, you at least have proof that you did find a hag and fought something, but...
I look at them and I roll a deception check for...
Or how about a counter spell?
What?
Let me see, where it is?
Can I stop
too late for that, wouldn't it?
Can I stop her in her tracks with the counter spell?
I roll a 21 deception check. We totally killed that thing. That's all we have to tell them.
You... No, at this point you would not have been able to. But
I'm just letting them know that we're persuasive enough to let them know, to make people think that we did it.
Right. I'm just I was answering Nurgle's question that at this stage, no, definitely not. That would have been a thought. You might have been able to try that.
With Wilhelm, Karderstead is loyal to a fault with his team. But he also has some conflictions about that because we know that there's 2 children out there that are still not safe.
Then say that. Express that as Karderstead.
I need to ask you something. Are you completely fine with leaving 2 children that we were basically contracted to save just out there?
Who is this directed towards?
Wilhelm. I said your name.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, so what if we take the hand back? We take money. We spend money to get something to help us kill the hag.
I mean, truth be told, I think we were doing a fine job as it was.
She seems pretty beat up. If we can,
yeah, we nearly killed the old hag.
We think we normally killed the old hag.
I mean, that's true. I guess
we may have only just triggered its first defense.
If we could find her quick enough, then she's probably still going to be weak, but she'll heal up soon. A hag like that was obviously very smart, much smarter than even me, and I'm the smartest one in the group. So,
well, I have no way to find her. I have nothing that can help us find. I can identify her hand, but I don't think that's going to do us any good. And detect magic only works for 10 minutes, so that's not going to help either.
Let's take everything back to Waterside. We'll present the hand. I'm sure that they will have someone that can utilize that further. We'll go
there. We go. Maybe taking
I hate to say it, but we need to go to
the
Adventurers Guild is what it sounds like.
It does. But they suck.
I would like to rage. No, I'm just kidding.
But I heard they suck.
I've heard that as well, but I mean, perhaps there's some sort of hag tracker in their numbers, and then we can go from there.
If it's to save these children, then I am willing to go to those fuckwits.
Well, as you guys are having these conversations on your way back to Waterside, we're going to end the session here. We will start up next session there, where you guys can talk to Thorn about everything, and if you want to go off to the Adventurers Guild, we can also go off over there as well. Thank you for joining us at the table here at Adventurers Anonymous. We'll see you on the next journey.